Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. If you're like me and everyone else in this country at the moment, and you have some time to spare, I created a list of some movies that'll get you guys, us, through this quarantine. So if you don't mind, follow me and we'll get started. So I put this at number 10 because it's not just one movie, it's 23 to be exact. And it's good because you can just invest in this and binge while you have the time instead of just finding different things to watch. You can kind of just focus on this world that was created for like 10 plus years. And no matter what you think about the superhero genre, I think there's something in it for everyone to enjoy. You can kind of just turn your brain off and just be filled with this entertainment. And I mean, quality wise, I'd put them like one or two because I just love them so much. If you, haven't noticed already. And I mean, no matter what, at some point, I think everyone should visit this. So do that. So number 9 is Marriage Story. And if you haven't seen this movie, you truly are missing out. And it's on Netflix. And it's not just Marriage Story that I recommend. There's 6 Noah Baumbach movies all on Netflix, and I'll just go through them all together. I mean, Noah Baumbach is so great at writing characters and writing relationships and writing interactions between these characters. And all of these are kind of sad in their own ways, but at the same time, they make you feel really good and they make you want to actually spend time with your family, which a lot of us can really benefit from right now. And they're all just very kind of cozy films, each of them in their own ways. So definitely just don't only watch Marriage Story. I mean, if I had to do a second one, probably Kicking and Screaming, but any of his films you can't go wrong with. So number 8 is The Art of Self-Defense. You can find this on Hulu. This is a very underrated movie that came out last year. I don't think it got enough love as I think it should have, and it caught me by surprise. If you're just trying to like laugh your ass off, it's a very dark comedy. Some people might not find it funny, but others might really love it. And I mean, it's a comedy, it's a thriller. The cinematography is like dark to match the movie. Eisenberg was really good. So if you want something just funny and to just make you feel like real weird in the end, this is perfect. So number 7 is The Witch, which is on Netflix, and it's not like scary, but it is very spooky, and you'll feel very like weird and eerie. And it's a great period piece. This guy did The Lighthouse, which great quarantine movie also. If you just want to get spooked, be scared, feel real weird, this is perfect. A24, just banger. So yeah. So number 6 is Room, and you'll see that I go on kind of an A24 streak. And I don't want to just recommend like quarantining movies, but like actual good movies that I like and I think you'll like too. But this movie does feel like a quarantine movie because of the setting. And I'm not going to ruin the plot or anything like that. I went into this blind, and I'm very glad that I did because there's like a point in like the middle where you just get shocked. And like I think if you kind of research it a little bit, that'll ruin it for you. But Brie Larson was amazing, and this movie is kind of sad. So if you're already sad and feel weird about everything that's going on, I mean, don't watch this. But it is very good. You'll cry a lot. I'm not saying I did, but you might. So number 5 is Ratatouille. You can find this on Disney Plus. I actually watched this for the first time a few weeks ago, and I think it's my favorite Pixar movie. I mean, I'm glad I didn't watch this when I was a kid because I don't think I would have enjoyed it nearly as much. I do think it's aimed towards an older audience, and if I watched it as a kid, I would get pretty bored and not like it at all. So if you haven't seen this in a while, or if you're like me and you've never seen it, definitely check it out. I mean, the animation still holds up, and I think for our age and maybe like a little younger, I think there's a lot to learn there, which is surprising for a Pixar film. So number 4 is Cloverfield. This one's on Netflix, and it's another movie I saw recently, as in like last week. Produced by J.J. Abrams, who did Star Wars, and it's very interesting. It's a horror movie, and it's the first of its kind, really, in like found footage horror. This just weird thing is going on, and no one knows where to go, how to react, how to deal with it, and it's kind of cool with like all this like crazy COVID stuff. So But if you get anxiety about that, probably not the best to watch. But I could have just watched the 20 minutes before all the crazy shit started happening. That's how captivating I thought that this whole thing was. And it's kind of stupid, but it is very entertaining and fun. So if you want something actiony, this is perfect. Number three is Her, and it's on Netflix. And I'm recommending it because it's just a really just amazing movie, one of my personal favorites. And it's good if you just want to get scared about the future and about artificial intelligence, or if you just want to like get sappy and get in the feels. Cinematography is amazing. Joaquin Phoenix was just perfect. So if you just want to watch a good movie for the sake of watching a good movie, watch Her. Number two, Into the Spider-Verse, also on Netflix. So we're going back to the superhero genre and back to the animated genre. And this is by far the best animated movie I've ever seen. Ratatouille was the best Pixar, but this overall was just phenomenal. I mean, take away the Spider-Man aspect of it, it was still just so good. I mean, these are the guys that did the Lego movie, and I mean, they just knocked it out of the park again. It's fun. The animation is crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like it before. Won the Oscar for Best Picture. I mean, I could just go on and on. I mean, it's just a really great movie, and it'll make you feel really good and empowered after it. So if you enjoy any of those things, watch this. So, number one, for your quarantine, for my quarantine, for anyone's quarantine, is a Ladybird. You can find this on Amazon Prime. Another A24 banger. Greta Gerwig's directorial debut, and Little Women is just as good, but this one's a little stronger. This one was just amazing. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's a great coming of age story, and it's very relatable to anyone, and I kind of like the way the story is structured. It follows Saoirse Ronan's character for about a year as she navigates high school and relationships and friendships and so many things. I mean, this movie's witty, it's funny, it's really just heartbreaking, and I mean, it'll make you feel just so many emotions during one time, which I don't think we're all prepared for in this state, but I think we can all use a movie like this right now. So if you want to watch one of the greatest movies ever made, watch Lady Bird. On a much more serious note, I just want to kind of try to do my part and give you guys something to enjoy, something to distract yourself from what's going on right now. I know the first thing I want to do is just break out of here, but I mean, it's probably not safe, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I just hope that you guys are all doing what you can. But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is like and subscribe. Just hit like, hit the bell, get notifications, just support my channel. That's all I really want you to do, and don't die.